Hello, and welcome back to the OCP, the original Copycats podcast. I'm Alex, your host for today, because I'm on my own. It's currently the Queen's Jubilee weekend in the UK, so I hope that everybody's had a great weekend. We've had 4 days off, mate, so cheers, Queenie. Love that. I'll probably release this in the future, because I'm in charge. And I can do what I want, so fight me. So I'm on my own today, as I said, and that means that I had to have a look for something to do for today, because I'm always a bit stuck when it comes to what I can do on my own, because it's obviously always a little bit one-sided without Josh here, but we do what we can, we move, as they say. And what I've done today is I just tried to record an episode on the weirdest quiz in the world, and it was absolute shite, and parts of it were funny, but it wasn't up to my standards, so it's gone. You'll never see it ever again, and you should be thankful for that, because it literally felt like I was having a stroke. So what we've got today is I've gone onto this thing called the Useless Web, and it's taken me to a website called Always Judge a Book by Its Cover, and now we've got a list in front of me that is the weirdest sounding books that you can buy, and some of them are a bit weird, so we're just going to go through it and have a laugh, hopefully, because this should be fun. So the first one we've got here is How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety. And I clicked on the link just to have a look at it to make sure it was a real book. And Jesus Christ, yes it is. It says, How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety and Abstinence, Drugs, Satanism, and Other Damages That Threaten Their 9 Lives. And you can buy this on Amazon. So if anyone's interested in these books, let me know and I will send you the link. So I'll read the little description that comes with it as well. So, How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety. Not only does this resource cover gun safety, which can be at times a difficult subject to breach with your kittens, it also covers abstinence, drugs, and Satanism. 9 lives aren't an excuse to be ignorant of the dangers as well as the ups and downs of living a healthy and safe life, free from gun-related accidents. With this book, you'll sleep easy, knowing Whiskers has all the tools that he needs to go out into the world in a safe and positive manner. There we go. Lovely. And on the cover, you've got a little tiny kitten that doesn't look particularly happy, just reaching for a Glock or something. I don't think that is a Glock, but I'm not a gun person. So, okay, the next one is Learning to Play with a Lion's Testicles. Yes, you heard that. Are you an adventurous traveller looking to make a leap from the page to the jungle? If so, this book is without a doubt for you. Learning to Play with Lion's Testicles eloquently combines both the internal and external challenges the author faces, be it elephants, torrential storms, or the guilt and recovery of a lost loved one. Okay. Honestly, the title here is all cheek. Playing with a lion's testicles, of course, referring to a foolhardy task. That said, there's nothing foolhardy about digging into a new book. There we go. Go ahead. The next one is Outwitting Squirrels. 101 Cunning Stratagems. Okay. So, do squirrels always seem one step ahead of you in the game? I know they did for me. That was weird. I know they did for me. But after this book, I can call them thoroughly and utterly outwitted. Honestly, I can say that now, as I walk down the street, the squirrels turn their heads, and to not make eye... Oh, I see. I can say that the squirrels turn their heads not as to not make eye contact. I apologize. I cannot read. Why do I choose these reading things when I literally... Honestly, I can say that now, as I walk down the street, The squirrels turn their heads as to not make eye contact. It's truly a liberating feeling. There are, as the title suggests, a full 101 stratagems within these 240 pages, and honestly, it proves itself to be the best guidebook out there since the second and first edition. What? Oh, this is the third edition. It says third edition, revised and even craftier. Jeez, how many times have you run into a squirrel that's outwitted you, mate? Bill Adler Jr. Dear oh dear. Okay, the third one is toilet paper origami. Delight your guests with fancy folds. Whether you're the slow pooper or the kind of person who likes to be prepared for when your phone inevitably runs out of battery and you're left sitting there vulnerably without utilizing the time for something productive, I had lived my life as a lone toilet paper folding enthusiast, though, upon leaving my privy, left a single toilet paper rose. Isn't that nice? Actually, to be fair, looking at the cover, it does look pretty good. Someone found that rose, stalking through the establishment, trying to find the toilet paper Adonis, for the rose held such beauty. And that, my friend, is how I met your mother. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay, so the next one is eating people is wrong. Okay. So you're considering eating someone. You may have also read our previously reviewed How to Raise Your IQ by Eating Gifted Children, and been swayed by its convincing ways. Well, it's almost certainly time to consider other options, and this book will be your guided light to finding them. This book will take you through the many alternative, including regularly farmed vegetables and meats, processed food, and raw foods such as grass. You may find yourself delightfully surprised at the options we have these days. More than people. At the end of the day, you are your own person. That said, a deep understanding of the philosophical dilemmas related to cannibalism can never go amiss. What the fuck? Is this a real book? Please? Yes, it. Fucking hell. $50 for that. Jesus Christ. I don't like how the cover is a fleshy pink colour. That's not going to help, is it? Crafting with cat hair. Cute handicrafts to make with your cat. Crafting with cat hair is the kind of page turner that keeps you up at night. Not only will I do... What? Not only do I love it. Yeah, I'm not reading that wrong. But my cat, always loving the brush, also can't put it down either. Some sort of Kaori Sutaya, I think that's pronounced. Apologies if it's not. Goes above and beyond in the hunt for literary perfection, covering the topic from the Garden of Eden, gathering the cat's hair, right through to the completion of the world, crafting cats from your cats. The Huffington Post says, it caught our attention, and that's all you really need to know before you take the leap and join the immensely immense world of crafting with your cat hair. Okay, so the next one, oh god, is but ... you're a horse. And it's just got this horse that's for some reason got hands, and it's caressing this woman in a frilly nightgown. And it says 50 Shades of Nay. Oh god. It says, but you're a horse. But why a horse? Where do I begin? If you're the kind of person that has got it all figured out and walks through day-to-day life without concern or worry, if you never second-guess yourself, if you feel that you're a complete person with a complete life and fit wonderfully into the picture you drew in your head as a child of what adult life would look like, then maybe you need a challenge. And this book is a challenge. Counter to fitting into those very specific requirements, if you're interested in a book that will answer no questions in your life and will only complicate things further, then this could be the right place for you. What the fuck? Oh, gee, what the hell is... hang on, let me have a look and see if there's any reviews. Oh, God. From the creators of 50 Shades of Hay. For years, Mr. Horseman trotted through life with a long face until he met Catherine, a lonely woman, past your prime. Oh dear. Saddle up for a rodeo of emotions and personal development as they start as a forbidden fling of just horsing around, but only to find an unexpected stable relationship, nay, only to find love. With a spurned heart, Catherine must decide whether to follow social norms or be with the horseman she loves. Of course, when found out by a nosy neighbour, the city stirrups trouble. Oh, God, stirrups. For the unique couple. The stress eventually becomes too much in the end, however, and Catherine and Mr. Horseman's love doesn't last for long. Oh, God. Catherine finds out she's not his main partner, and their seemingly everlasting affair turns into a real nightmare. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought my puns were bad. That is just terrible. It's a good review, though. Well done to Wesley Muck, or Mucky, or Muke. I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, it's a review on Amazon. Okay, so what else we got here? Images you should not masturbate to. Oh, what is this episode? Oh dear. Okay, right, the caption is, no book in this list has riled up the critics in such a controversial way. What are these images, and why not? Are some of the questions you may ask. But this book is here for a reason, and the first step is understanding that. The second step is accepting it. I'm going to click on this, and we're also going to have a look at what the reviews are. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, the first one here is, some of these were difficult to masturbate to, but not impossible. There's a 1-star review that says, this product is terrible. The book is cut at an angle. It's not even a full book, and the pages do not separate. Terrible. I wonder why they don't separate. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, what's oh dear. All right. Let's go on to another one. This one's definitely a visual one. It's called Crap Taxidermy. And it's literally like this really long, elongated fox with really straight legs. I'll have to provide a picture of each of these on Instagram for you guys. So it says, it's often overlooked that when you're on your way to mastering an art, you have to sometimes make a few crappy versions of, well, whatever you're working on to get to the top. You won't really be surprised to find that taxidermy is no exception to this rule. Now, if staring at reanimated animals like that weird guy in American Beauty does it for you, then you're in for a treat. As Crap Taxidermy puts on display some of the strangest, weirdest, spine-tingling, very often act against Mother Nature level displays, including many a one-eyed beast. For me, though, I consider this book the opposite of a coffee table talk piece, something that will make your guests perfectly uncomfortable and make in-laws who you have known for 10 plus years begin to question whether they have ever actually known you at all. Like I say, that was more of a visual one, but you can check it out yourself if you want. Here we go. So this one is How to Raise Your IQ by Eating Gifted Children, which is one that they referenced earlier. So, the topic of excuse me. The topic of cannibalism is not a sticky one. It's pretty set in stone. So you won't find any strange information coming from me when it comes down to brass tacks. That said, in this world's competitive environment, you're going to need to find an edge, and if you don't, someone else will. That being said, if you are the kind of person who likes to talk about their IQ, perhaps casually bringing it up in a conversation at a dinner table, parties, or generally silent rooms, then maybe there is some useful information in here that might pique your fancy and give you those extra few intelligence quotient points, allowing you to topple the inferior squabble that is the humans of the world. How to raise... Right, let's have a look at the reviews of this one. There's a 5-star review here that just says funny. So I think that's as far as we're going to go with that one, because the other ones aren't very good. Okay, well, fucking hell, how many of these are there? I've just scrolled down and I realise I'm not even a quarter of the way down the page yet. What the fuck? Okay, no. I don't care if my best friend's mum is Sasquatch. She's hot and I'm taking a shower with her. By Lacey Noonan. Oh, God. Okay, my middle school teacher always told me, when you don't understand something, sit down and slowly try to deconstruct it. So let's do just that and see if we can come to any conclusions about this book, which I will also note is only volume 1. Jesus Christ. So, my best friend's mum is Sasquatch. I can accept this reality. I don't care if she's a Sasquatch. I guess this too I can accept. I like to think that I'm the kind of person who wouldn't care if my best friend's mum was one. But wait. I only don't care, if I'm reading this right, because she's hot. Well, that's just wrong. I'm sure she's an amazing person. After all, she raised my best friend, and I like them. Oh, and I'm what? What? Oh, I see, and I'm taking a shower with her. Yeah. Well, I think because there's loads of these, I could make this a couple of parts. So I'm going to leave it here today, if you don't mind, guys. Because, yeah, there's loads. And we've been going for nearly 20 minutes. That's not bad, actually. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this, because I was genuinely taken aback by how funny this was. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Join us again next time. We'll be doing something else, as I always say. See you later.